to continue to be partners in this very important agenda. Thank you very much. So it's now my pleasure to invite my counterpart from Jamii Telecom, Chairman Joshua.
Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya and Commander-in-Chief of the Defense Forces, Dr. William Samoei Ruto, riding on the protocol already observed, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here. Before I start my speech, please let me tell you the story so that, for record purposes, because it's an opportunity for you to understand how ideas can work, ideas at work. One afternoon in the year of the Lord 2022, I invited my friend Peter for a cup of kienyeji tea, locally brewed tea. And we sat down and had various discussions, social issues, industry issues. And in part of the industry issue, we discuss ourselves and say we need to look at ourselves inwardly as a country. And particularly ourselves, because we are in a well-placed position as industry leaders to discuss the challenges and solutions that can change and accelerate adaptation of ICT services in the country. We discussed very well. It was a big debate. Luckily enough, we had empirical data. And we finalized and say we need a partner in government. So we were lucky enough to approach His Excellency the President to have a conversation with him on the challenges we face as an industry. And he was courteous enough to be able to give us an appointment one morning, Sunday morning, before his official trip to France. And we were there at 7 o'clock. We sat down with him. We explained the process. And in the process, we agreed that he said, we'll support the government, we'll support you guys. And we kept on discussing vitu matatu. Affordable smartphone, affordable smartphone, affordable smartphone. Ama inaitwa mambo matatu, lakini yetu nilikuwa vitu vitatu. So, Your Excellency, and I think what your leadership, we must congratulate you and thank you for supporting us and believing in us. Your believing in us gives us confidence to think differently as we look at solutions of how we can enable this country. I think nimaja story kidogo sasa, let me go to the written speech. Today marks a transformative moment for Kenya, an inflection point in our journey to become a digitally empowered economy. As we unveil our local assembled smartphone, we stand at the cusp of an exciting new era, one that promises unparalleled digital opportunities for Kenyans, for all Kenyans. It would be remiss for me not to acknowledge the invaluable role played by His Excellency the President, his forward-thinking government. Their vision, dedication, and unwavering commitments have been the bedrock upon which this initiative was built. Through favorable, timely intervention and astute policy decision, the government has created an environment where ideas like our affordable smartphone device initiative can thrive. These actions echoes a profound understanding that technology is not more than just a tool, but it's a vehicle for progress, a pathway to a brighter future. We embarked on this journey with a clear vision to democratize data and make the dream of digital transformation realizable for every Kenyan, especially considering that today over 60% of mobile subscribers are 2G. And I will give facts. We have 66 million SIM cards. But when some of you have 2-3 SIM cards for other reason or the other, but averagely it is 2. So we have persons, 33 million, who has a phone. So out of that, 60% of it is Mulika Mwizi, has been indego as a reference. And so with immense pride, I can say that we are one step closer to that dream. But it's not just about the device, it's about unlocking potential, bridging the digital divide and fostering an inclusion. It's about ensuring that Kenya, irrespective of the economical standing, can access the digital world and the merit opportunity it presents. Power mukononi. EDAC has an installed capacity of producing around 3 million smartphones per year. And I want to assure you, Your Excellency, that not only that we have the capacity to produce the smartphones, 3 million smartphones, with capacity to expand, but we have also capacity to produce routers, wireless access point of sale device, POS, those are POS, tablets, smart meters both for electricity and water, laptops, and many other digital devices. We have that capacity. With flexibility to multiply the capacity, the production capacity, we have ability to meet not only our local demand, but position Kenya as an export to the greater East Africa region. This is the second successful consortium initiative. One first consortium initiative was the issue of the undersea cable. When we walked down in 2009 in partnership with government and all operators, including Telecom Kenya, Safaricom, JTL, Liquid, and which other company there? I think those are the major companies which were there. And we were able to create a project with ET Salat of United Emirates. We were able to conceptualize a project on an undersea cable. And today, everybody is bringing undersea cable. But the insurance for the Republic is the team's cable. Your Excellency, the other thing that I want to mention is that recently I saw you visiting Congo Brazzaville. Nataka hata kidogo ukienda huko upeange sawadi, give out sawadi your phones. We make sure that you constantly supply you, ndio ukionyesha hao unasema ukiona hii ni mzuri, I will show you the place pole pole. I know you are our biggest marketer, Your Excellency, and I believe in you that you will be able to help us. The ripple effect of this initiative are boundless, from e-learning to telemedicine, from online business to digital banking, e-government services. This smartphone will empower individuals, invigorate business, inject fresh momentum in our national digital transformation strategies. We are also creating employment and positively impacting the community. We forge ahead to create this reality. We must be cognizant of the threat of cheap illegal imports, the potential to slow down or reverse the gains we strive for. We appeal to the government through the relevant government agencies to help us seal the loopholes that allows for entry of these devices into our market. We must deal with this threat very decisively for us to realize the full benefit of this venture. Your Excellency, unajua tunasikia, we listen to its stories. We have been told some come to some countries. I don't want to be specific to the country. And they do panya routes. And they paid around by phone 50 cents US dollars without avoiding paying duty. It is very unfortunate. And we are willing as an industry to work together with relevant authorities to see whether we can adapt a technological approach or we can work with information system, because at the end of the day is that we have ability in our networks to identify the IME number of the devices. So we can really work together with KRA and the Ministry of ICT to be able to develop a long-lasting solution so that we can close these panya routes. Allow me, Your Excellency, before I reach the conclusion, to take also this opportunity to thank all our service providers who has worked very hard, including the main contractors. I might not be able to name them, our employees, the technical team led by Mutiga and Cyrus, Sam and Caro, and the legal team, the whole team, on behalf of, and the entire board for working day and night to make sure that we are able to have a factory ready for you to open today. In conclusion, on behalf of East Africa Device Assembly Consortium, I express my heartfelt gratitude to His Excellency the President, his government, every individual who has been instrumental in bringing this vision to life. Together we are ushering a new digital age for Kenya, catalyzing progress and laying the groundwork for a brighter, more connected future for all. Kabla sijasema ya mwisho, unajua, these things is very historical because it happens once in lifetime, and if you miss it, something else will turn. You know, hii minister, Your Excellency, I don't know why nini, alisumbua sisi, anakuja factory, anasema hii kitu kani, we are opening this day, you happen, tunaambia ngoja kidogo, enda ambia mzuri, ambia mzee Excellency Paul. So, thank you Waziri for what you did. Your push delivered the factory. The other people I want to congratulate also from, if we have the Cabinet Secretary for National Treasury, Njuguna, Professor Njuguna and Dr. Chris Kipto, they facilitated a lot in terms of what we were doing. In fact, when we had a big challenge in terms of publication of East Africa digital remission scheme, we worked tirelessly with them and it was effective. The other person I want to thank is my friend, who is our chairman in the industry, Mary Wamboi. Thank you very much for coming, madam. So, to close, unajua sasa sababu tumeongea Kiswahili, unajua, Your Excellency, you are better than us because you know we don't practice all the time. Sasa nasema, thank you all, asanteni sana, Mungu ibariki Kenya. And this, ibariki Kenya na ibariki Uchina, because it's of our partnership. With those few remarks, may I kindly to invite our Honorable Cabinet Minister for Information, Communication and Digital Economy to the podium. Thank you.